So, Altar Despair has long been one of my favorite cards. I haven't played with it a whole lot recently because there are other engine cards. Like, it was one of the first engine cards, right? Like, it was the fuel for an insane deck. Well, it wasn't an insanely great deck, but it was a good deck. There are several good decks. You could build them in any class. And I kind of fell out of favor with it because it didn't hold pace with some of the insane engines that you can run now, like Uprising and Conscription, and let's just stay with those two. So I had to find something as broken to do with it, or not broken, but as powerful to do with it as people were doing with those other cards. So, Atronach Tribal. I'm not gonna lie, I played this deck a couple of games in casual because I needed to know if this was even possible. But here's how this works. By the way, so all Altar Chains, Altar Despair, by the way, this is the card. All Altar Chains need a 1-drop creature, so they don't just get a sweet roll on turn 1. This is Mudcrab Merchant, a single copy of it is the only card that costs more than I could justify running in this deck. So we have a Mudcrab Merchant, right? We got a bunch of removal. We got a Mudcrab Merchant. Now, the Atronach Tribal part comes from Hierarch Summoner, Conjuration Tutor, Mighty Conjuring, and the fact that there are no 7-drops in this list, right? So, Altar pulls creatures out of your deck one at a time based on their casting cost. The only 6-drop in our deck is Conjuration Tutor, and there are no 7s. So, the minute you hit a 7 cost with Altar of Despair, if you've already played a Conjuration Tutor, which you will have if you have an Altar on 7, you will pull a Lava Atronach, and if you have a Conjuration Tutor in play, you pull 2 of them. Atronach Tribal continues with a single copy of Supreme Atromancer, or if you make the chain all the way up to 10 somehow, you will summon 4 Flame Atronachs, which I have to admit I have not been able to do yet, but would be pretty sweet if I did. Mighty Conjuring is going to trigger a little bit easier than you might suspect. It gets triggered by Blood Magic Lord, Incano, Lava Atronachs, Indomitable Ordinator, Restless Templar, and Bleak Coast Troll. All cards that you may have out while you're altering up the chain. We only have 2 altars because you don't want this clogged in your hand. You need to play for the board, sort of like you're a conscription deck. But yeah, to do that, you have Firebolt, you have Harpy, Negation, Wardcrafter, Cunning Ally, which is going to trigger a reasonable amount of the time. 36 out of the 50 cards in your deck are blue. Yeah, I mean, a 3/3 for 3 trade isn't bad either. Tavani Arcanist as a 1-of, because I looked at the curve and I kind of wanted another 3-drop, and it's pretty good with Altar. Elusive Schemer is obviously great with Altar. The deck is going to prey pretty heavily against like a slower Tribunal Temple deck, I guess. But I think you're going to have game against a lot of stuff. You are just kind of a beatdown deck. You have a Hollow Death Priest to deal with Scout, I guess, really. Anybody running Parthenax. And then you just have some explosive stuff at the end. You're always going to hit Incano on 8, Blood Magic Lord on 9, and Supreme Atromancer on 10. That's how the deck works. You are a mid-range deck, kind of. You're not really a control deck, but you are kind of a combo deck, too. So, like I said, I won some games in casual. We're going to see if I can win a game on the ladder. Alright, here we go. Howdy, folks. Justin here. Today we're doing something kind of ridiculous. We're playing Altar Sorcerer. Altar Sorcerer. Why are we doing this? Well, some people wanted to see me play an Altar deck, and it's been a while. It's been a while since I played an Altar deck, and I have always found Conjuration Tutor to be a card that was kind of cute and kind of interesting. So I thought to myself, why not Altar Sorcerer? So here we go. I like to burn incense to keep me relaxed. As you can see from our hand, we are a very competitive deck. Against Telvanni, who knows, man? Who even knows? We have 1/1-drop to get our Altar Chain going. It is a Mudcrab Merchant. Elusive Schemers are good, though. If this is Uprising Telvanni, we might stand a chance. If it's one of those mid-beatdown Telvannis, we're probably going to have a problem. Haunting Spirits and Trolls are not cards that we're super good against. Ice Storm's good if it's Uprising. I'm sorry, not Uprising. Conscription. Conscription is what I meant. We will find out soon enough, though. Ward Crafter. We're just going to play our Telvanni Arcanist. See what we get. If this gets Sorcerer's Negationed, Elusive Schemer might not. I'm honestly kind of into Ward Crafter's swing, because even though I want this to die, I also want to have bodies on the board for Ice Storm. I'm sorry, for Altar of Despair. Because there's a gap, right? Like, next turn we play the Elusive Schemer, but then we have to keep it alive long enough to sacrifice it with the altar.
Careful there, friend.
Can't you see I'm busy?
So let's do that. Make my opponent work for it. So trading into Merchant's Camel is great, because it means that my opponent's less likely to Ice Storm. This is Nixox combo deck. That's a turn. Another Elusive Schemer. Alright, let's get the altar going. Let's see if we can't get somewhere with this. Pretty excited. Pretty excited. To phase Nixox combo. There's Sorcerer's Negation. Blackhand Messenger. Alright, so we lost both our creatures. Good times. Let's play the Schemer. Let's play a Harpy. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. No value from our good friend the Telvanni Arcanist. Even though our opponent's playing Telvanni, they disrespect the Arcanist.
Rise, my
Sure. Necromancer on Camel. Yep. Doesn't want Ice Storm, doesn't want Distiller. Indomitable Ordinator. Mudcrab Merchant presents us House Kinsman and Fetcher Fly Golem. We're going to take the Kinsman because it represents a little bit of reach potentially. Yeah, there's the Fetcher Fly Golem. Absolutely. And my opponent is on the beatdown plan. Sure. Okay, let's join our opponent in their adventure here.
The conjuration maid never stands alone.
Let's give this ward and play a Harpy. Opponent ditched an Ice Storm. Probably have one. Yep. Yep. There we go. Mighty Conjuroo. Let's just play an Ice Storm, play a House Kinsman, and vaporize it. We get ourselves a Cunning Ally who triggers. 2 Ice Storms gone. I feel pretty confident that I can play Supreme Atromancer next turn. We're getting cute, and we're playing against what is easily the best deck in the format.
I'll scout ahead.
Scouts report, absolutely.
The waters of
Tree Minder, sure. Reverberating Strike, absolutely. Do I want to pull a 4-drop? It would let me activate the altar.
My
Yeah.
friend would like to say hello.
Yes, I do. And that is why we run Mighty Conjuring in this deck, because our 4-drops, besides Elusive Schemers, are Bleak Ghost Trolls! Oh! We just put 12 power on the board. Sure, Merchant's Camel. It's a good card. Doesn't want the Fighter's Guild Recruit or another Merchant's Camel. Wants a Harpy, I imagine. Oh, no. No. Oh. That's not a huge deal. Okay. Wow, another Lava Atromancer. This is on 5. Well, we're going to Reverberating Strike. We're going to hit a Prophecy. Harpy on this, I assume. So, let's alter it. Oh no, your Genius Pathmage got hit by my Hollow Death Priest! That's so sad. And let's play another Lava Atronaut. Now, my altar on 6 always pulls Conjuration Scholar, which means if we get that out, we can Supreme Atromancer for a lot. Even if you can combo off, I have 2 8/8 guards with Ward. But I'd really like the chance to have one more turn so I can go the distance with what we're trying to do here. Territorial Viper. Let's see it. Blackhand Messenger? Sure. Wow. Are you going to grind through this? Holy crap.
Are you listening to me?
Thorana. Wow. Alright. We have lethal. We have exact lethal. Yeah, this is going to have to be the world's most impressive prophecy. I'm ready. I'm totally ready, Tier 1 Telvanni deck. Sure, man. Shuffle them in.
Conjuration Mage never stands alone.
Elements, I
What do we got?
summon thee.
Yeah, that's pretty satisfying. That's pretty satisfying. That's how you play with Altar.